The wheels are only ever driven by an electric motor, and that means that we can control the engine that's generating the electricity separately to the driving speed and the acceleration. But we've also added another technology, which is active noise cancellation. So very similar to the headphones that you use on the aeroplane, we have a speaker in the luggage room of the car that will play the inverse noise to the engine and cancel it out. So when you're driving around the city, the engine can start and stop, and you won't even notice it's happening.
After 34 years of Blue Lake Homes, we welcome you to the next level of new home builds under a new name. We can't wait to welcome you home to Casimir Bespoke Building. SAFM News Briefing.
Good afternoon, I'm Celeste Mitsiou. David Spears has added a few words outside of court. The former opposition leader is yet to enter a plea over the drug supply charge, but Mr Spears is hoping to bring the matter to a speedy conclusion.
I would like to see a resolution sooner rather than later, but I respect the judicial process in this state. Obviously been part of decision making in this state for some time, and I just look forward to working through the process in a logical and methodical way.
2 off-duty police officers have arrested a 58-year-old man over a stabbing attack in Hurtle Square last night. He's been charged and refused bail, while the victim, a 41-year-old man, is recovering in hospital. Common sense should prevail. A decision on the AFL season opener is imminent as Cyclone Alfred is headed straight for Brisbane, and the state's Premier, David Crisafulli, didn't mince his words.
There is still an element of the population that hasn't yet fully understood the magnitude of this system. And I know the people in the southeast may not have experienced a cyclone before, but they've been tested with floods.
Donald Trump has paused military aid to Ukraine. The move comes days after the US president clashed with Volodymyr Zelensky in the Oval Office over peace talks. And an Adelaide Hills berry farm has closed its doors after being caught within a fruit fly quarantine zone. More than a dozen full-time and casual staff are now...
After this, there is no turning back. You sip the red can, the story ends. You sip the black can, you enter dreamland. And I show you just how good the truth can taste. Take the Pepsi Max Taste Challenge.
Andrew Brayshaw isn't going anywhere. He's just signed a monster 6-year contract extension with Fremantle, locking him in until 2031. The star midfielder, who's originally from Victoria, says he's all in on life in Perth. The 25-year-old has played 146 games for the Dockers. And the AFL will decide today if Thursday night's Lions-Cats clash at the Gabba goes ahead. Coach Chris Fagan wants it postponed as Brisbane braces for a tropical cyclone, suggesting a round 3 reschedule when both teams have a bye.
Allura Conveyancing, simplifying property transfers with local expertise and delivering conveyancing solutions you can trust across Mount Gambier and Casterton. SAFM weather. Fine for the rest of today on the Limestone coast. Tonight down to 11 and tomorrow windy with a high of 25. Uncover well-kept secrets with listeners' lineup of investigative podcasts. Download the app and search Uncover.